Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and I'm a travel agent that specializes in Disney vacations. And today I'm at Disney World, at Disney's All-Star Music Resort, and I'm here to take you on a tour of the resort as well as a tour of my room. Before we get started, if you want a really in-depth look into the rooms at Disney's All-Star Music Resorts, I have a second video that is more in-depth about the room that I stayed in, and I have that video linked here. Now let's get started at Disney's All-Star Music Resort. Disney's All-Star Music Resort is one of 3 All-Star resorts. All-Star Sports and Movies are the other 2. These resorts are very, very similar to one another, and the 3 are often the least expensive rooms on Disney property. Disney's All-Star Music Resort is a value-level Disney resort, which is the most affordable category that has the least amount of luxury and amenities. At Disney's All-Star Music Resort and all value resorts, you will enjoy the following on-property Disney-owned benefits. You have the ability to book your individual lightning lanes at 7 a.m. when people staying off-property have to book them when the park opens. Additionally, you will enjoy early park entry, which allows you into any theme park on any day 30 minutes before general opening. You will also have access to complimentary Disney transportation throughout the resort to all the parks and Disney Springs, and there are also a few small benefits to booking a package that includes your room and tickets. Now let's take a tour of Disney's All-Star Music Resort. Here's a look at a map of the hotel. All the way on the right, you'll see Melody Hall. That's where the front desk is located. It's also where you will find dining and transportation options. You'll see that the hotel is split into 5 different sections, and these sections are all the same other than 2 things: their location and the general theming on the outside. Each is themed to a different style of music, and you'll see decor on the exterior of the buildings that matches that. Other than that, you just are looking at which ones are closer to pools and which ones are closer to the main building. Rooms in Calypso and Jazz Inn are considered a preferred location, and those rooms are charged a little bit of an upcharge for that privilege. Now I'm going to start the tour, and it will take place starting from Melody Hall. This is the drop-off area right in front of the lobby. If you're taking a taxi, Uber, Lyft, private car, you'll be dropped off here. Or if you're driving yourself, you can pull up here, drop your luggage. Bell Services is right there. If you are taking one of the airport to hotel shuttle services like Mears Connect, you'll be dropped off right here to the left of Bell Services. And there are some Amazon lockers here on site, so you can get Amazon deliveries and pick them up yourself out of the locker. Now in this area, which is all to the left of the lobby, you are going to find all of the bus stops. These are the Disney buses that will take you to all the theme parks and Disney Springs. I found that the average wait time for a bus was 15 minutes. And I found that traveling throughout Walt Disney World Resort, it was about a 10-minute ride to a 20-minute ride, depending on where I was going. Located here at All-Star Music, you are going to be the closest to Animal Kingdom, and you are going to be the furthest away from Magic Kingdom. You can see on this map where All-Star Music is located in relation to the rest of the resort. There are screens throughout the bus area that show when the next bus is expected to each destination. You can also find this on the app. Entering Melody Hall with the doors by the bus stop. On the left you have the gift shop, on the right the lobby. Straight down this hall, on the left you have the food court, on the right the arcade, and straight through those doors you're looking at will get you to the main part of the resort and to all of your rooms. Here's a look at the lobby and the check-in area. Now, you are going to want to complete mobile check-in before you arrive so that you can skip actually waiting in line here. You'll get a text message with your room and you can head right to your room, utilizing your Magic Band or phone to get into the room. Turning around, here's another look at the lobby from another angle, and you can exit or enter here. This will get you to the main drop-off where we started the tour and where Bell Services is located. Now, if you are arriving prior to your room being ready, you can check your luggage for free with Bell Services. And you can do the same if you are leaving later than checkout. The theme of All-Star Music Resort is, of course, music. So you've got some cases here that have items from famous musicians. We also have the Hall of Music there that's got lots of big pictures of famous musicians. Let's hop into Maestro Mickey's, which is the gift shop here. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to also find in the parks, but it's nice to have it at your resort. There's a small line of All-Star Resort specific items. You got ears, you got magic bands, you got pins, you got t-shirts and hats. Really you have, a little bit of everything. They will also sell you stamps here if you want to do postcards. And they have a few items that are like toiletries, emergency things if you forget them. Lots and lots of snacks. Of course, you are paying a premium for these, like saltines are going to cost you more than they would at the grocery store. You've got lots of bottled beverages, including beer and wine. Two things to keep in mind: if you buy too many things that won't fit in your suitcase, they will help you ship things home here. You can also make a return here for anything that you purchased at a Disney park. Now entering Melody Hall from the opposite direction, you've got some souvenir machines here for the pressed penny collectors, a portable charger exchange, which you'll find those throughout the Disney parks, and then notable games, which is the arcade. This arcade is sizable, and it's particularly sizable for a Disney resort. The value resorts have the largest arcades on property, and there are lots and lots of games in here to spend plenty of time. If you have a rainy day or you're doing a resort day, you can have lots of fun in this arcade. Now across the hall we have Intermission Food Court. This is your only dining opportunity at All Star Music. It's a large food court with lots of seating, and there's even a little bit of outdoor seating. You have different stations that each have a different menu, and it is a lot of the things that you would come to expect from a food court. Lots of basic items, but there are also some fun different items. And they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, and they usually have pretty extended hours. Now, if you do have a dietary restriction or a food allergen, Disney is very good about marking these things on the menu. They also mark plant-based items on the menu specifically. Now, if you have something that needs to be addressed beyond looking at an allergy menu to see what is already safe for you, that's absolutely no problem. You can just ask a cast member, tell them you have an allergy, dietary restriction, and you need to speak to the chef. Someone will come out, ask you about your needs, tell you what they can do for you. They're usually pretty accommodating, and then they will bring you out a plate that is safe for you to eat. So you will gather all of the items you want from all of the different stations and the refrigerators and freezers. Then you will go up to a cashier and check out. You can pay with credit card, cash, or your magic band. You can also do mobile order here, which is super easy. You order on the My Disney Experience app, you pay on the app, and then you go over to the pickup window when you are notified that your food is ready. You pick it up, it's already paid for. You can even order things off of the predetermined allergy menu this way, and it will save you a lot of time during busy hours, especially in the morning if you're trying to get to the parks. There's also this grab and go section with lots and lots of beverages, including beer and wine. If you're looking for cocktails, you're going to want to go to the pool bar, which we're going to look at in a minute. And there's things like sandwiches and salads that are just quick grab and go items, so that's a nice option as well. The resort also offers a refillable mug program, which you pay one price and it is good for your length of stay. You can refill it with the coffee here or the soda and tea. You can also refill water for free. Anyone can do that. As you can see that there's lots of seating here. There's even a little bit of seating outside. And I do love these cute, like musical Mickey and Minnie and Friends touches throughout. You will bus your own trays here in those little areas, and you can do to go, and they will give you some lids and a bag, and you can easily take stuff to your room. There is a window inside connected to the outdoor pool bar where you can order cocktails. It may or may not be open depending on time of day. You've got the pizza pickup window there, which is also mobile order pickup. You can order pizzas as a full whole pizza to be delivered to your room or for pickup at the window. Now let's do a review of the food I ate while staying at All Star Music from the Intermission Food Court. I first up had the plant-based Southwest burger, and this was definitely a quick service level burger, but it was good. The slaw on top added some really nice flavor. It said it was going to have a plant-based cheese, and it did not, so that was disappointing, and it definitely needed some sauce, but I added mustard, and it was good, and Disney fries are great, so those were great. All-Star food courts are known a little bit for their cupcakes. They often have a lot of specialty cupcakes, and they did not disappoint with this plant-based black and white cupcake. The icing to cupcake ratio was good. You got plenty of both. It was very moist, and the icing was whipped, and it was not overly sweet. It was very good. Another time I had the kids' chicken and pasta. This was very plain, perfect for picky eaters, or if you just want some like real food in your theme park diet, or a smaller amount as an adult so that you can snack around the world later. They do not care who orders this. Adults can order it, and it's a great way for price saving. And take a look, this is a decent amount of food. It also came with the bottled water and the 2 apple slices. That's a very good value. Taste-wise, this does come with a tomato sauce that I chose not to add because I don't like tomatoes. The green beans were a little bit watery because they're clearly steamed, but otherwise good. Pasta was perfectly good, and the chicken was better than I anticipated. It actually was grilled, and I thought maybe it would be grilled and then reheated, and maybe it was, but it tasted grilled. And the apple slices were perfect to throw in the mini fridge in my room and have later as a snack. All right, now exiting Melody Hall, there's a main exit, and there's also an exit through the food court. You've got some of that outdoor seating here that you can also utilize as seating for the pool bar. Singing Spirits, and there's a menu of several cocktails that you can get, including some non-alcoholic options. This is next to the main pool, so it is a nice option if you want to grab something while you're enjoying a pool day, and there are a few little bites that they'll serve here as well. The resort does have a recreation activity calendar, and it changes with the month. And some of the items, like design your own mosaic there, do have a little bit of an extra charge, the arts and crafts, but many are free, like the campfire. You can bring your own s'mores or purchase some. There's trivia and games at the pool. Here is where you would have that s'mores campfire. There are some lawn games here. And the big ticket fun thing that a lot of people enjoy is that they do movies at night on the lawn. And of course that's included, and it's a rotating cast of Disney movies. And you can see here the running trail that you can utilize that will run you past all 3 all-star resorts. And you can get in a nice run if you want to work out while on vacation. There is no gym at this resort. And you can see here another map of the property and all of the room buildings. One last amenity, there are laundry rooms, one located by each pool, and you have washers and dryers. This is paid. When I visited, it was $3 to use the washer and then $3 to use the dryer. You can use a credit card. You do not need to have cash or change. And there is a vending machine where you can get dryer sheets and detergent. And right behind Melody Hall, we have the main pool. So this is a standard pool, but it's quite large. You've got the fun little 3 caballeros feature there in the middle. There are set hours for the pool. The entire perimeter of the pool is fenced, and there are lifeguards on duty at all times. You'll also find this little wading pool for the little ones. Just a very basic wading pool, but it's a nice option to have there. And there are tons of chairs for seating. This is also a pool where you're going to find a lot of activities going on during the day. There is a schedule of activities posted. This pool is located in between the 2 Calypso buildings. So the first section that you're going to come upon is Calypso, and you can see it is themed to Calypso music. And this is where you're going to find your preferred location rooms, which is an upcharge. It's the same type of room as a standard room that we're going to see in a minute, but the location is closer to the main building. Walking further into the resort grounds, next up is Jazz Inn. These rooms are also going to be considered a preferred location for that preferred room upcharge, and you can see it is themed to jazz, and it's got a very New Orleans vibe. There's a cute little park in the middle with a fountain, and there's a lot of nice just walkways and green space throughout this whole resort. Walking past Jazz Inn, we're then going to get to the second pool. This would be considered the quiet pool, meaning there's not a lot of loud music or activities that are going to be scheduled here. This is the piano pool. You can see that fun Ariel statue and the piano notes. I'll also note that both pools have towels that you can use as well as a towel return. They have lifts for anyone who needs an accessibility access into the pool, and there are life jackets. Next up to the left of the piano pool, you have Broadway Hotel. This is themed to New York and Broadway. They've got this really fun street that goes down, and they have a street sign that says Broadway, and then they've got the marquees featuring, of course, all of the Disney on Broadway hits. And this is really fun if you have someone that loves theater. There's a lot of fun touches in here. Something fun at all of the All-Stars is if you are a really big fan of photography and, taking some Instagram pictures, there's a lot of really cute opportunities to take your picture here. Walking back past the piano pool and to the right of it, we will find Rock Inn. This is themed to rock and roll, and it's a very 50s rock and roll vibe. They even have the Abbey Road crosswalk. You can make your own photo op there. This one's a lot of fun too. Last up, all the way past the piano pool and the furthest away from Melody Hall as you can get, is Country Fair. This is themed to country music, and there is a little park in the middle with picnic tables. That's also a designated smoking area. My room was in Country Fair, and it is a solid 5 to 10 minute walk from the back of Country Fair to the front where the bus stops are. All of the hotel rooms here have exterior hallways, so you will be entering the building via stairwell, or there are elevators going to your floor and then following the exterior hallway to your room. So when you open your door, you will be outside, and your window will have a view of the hallway and whatever is on the other side. You cannot pick that view, and there's not really a good view to be had. It's either trees or some of the decor. Let's take a look in the room that I stayed in, and if you would like a full in-depth tour, I do have a different video for that, and it's linked here. This is a standard room, which is going to be exactly the same as a preferred room except for the location. This room sleeps 4 people plus 1 child under 3 years old. It has 2 queen beds. One is a Murphy bed that pulls out from a table and goes back up, which is a really nice option to give you extra floor space during the day. It's also got a mini fridge, a coffee maker with a K-cup situation, and a split bath, sink and closet on one side, toilet and shower on the other. These rooms are very clean, very basic, tons of storage, a touch of Disney, and again, these are some of the least expensive rooms on Disney World property, so you're getting the benefits and amenities of staying on property for that lower price point. The other kind of room that is offered here at All Star Music is a family suite, which is essentially 2 of these rooms put together. So you're getting 2 bathrooms, 2 sleeping areas, one with a traditional queen bed, and then one with 2 Murphy beds, so you can sleep up to 6 people plus 1 child under 3. You've got 2 complete bathrooms. There's a decent amount of space in this room. You also get a kitchenette with a full-size refrigerator and a microwave plus some counter space, and of course that K-cup coffee maker. These are the least expensive family suites you will find at Disney World. All Star Music is the only all-star resort to have family suites. Family suites are all located in Calypso and Jazz Inn, so you are getting that preferred location. Now for my review of my stay in August of 2022 at All Star Music Resort. Now overall, you have to go in here with your expectations set that you have booked a room at a value resort. That being said, I thought that the food options were really nice for a food court. I found the whole property clean and well kept. I thought there was a lot going on with the activities, the pool options, the arcade. There's a lot of options to spend your time here. I found it very nice and relaxing when you weren't right by the pool. It was a nice atmosphere throughout the rest of the resort. The cons here. It is a long walk from the front of the resort to the back of the resort, so I would highly recommend considering that preferred location room if it is within budget. I love all the decorations. Something about the All-Stars is that they feel very, very Disney. And even this one where you're not looking at a ton of Disney characters, it just feels Disney. There's Disney touches everywhere with just the larger-than-life decor. I found the buses very reliable, but I will note that you share buses more often than not with the other 2 All-Star resorts, which makes them very crowded. It also means you might be making multiple stops to accommodate all of the different All-Star resorts. I found the laundry facilities very convenient, and overall I really enjoyed my stay here. I recommend this for budget-conscious travelers looking to stay on Walt Disney World property, as well as families with kids who don't need to nap, so they don't need quick access to the hotel. but who are going to really enjoy the fun theming and vibes of this resort. Additionally, if you're looking to rope drop to park clothes and you just need a room to shower and change in, this is a great option without spending a lot of money. And that's Disney's All-Star Music Resort. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe. And if you would like to go to Disney's All-Star Music Resort, Disney World, any other Disney vacation, or anywhere else, I would love to be your travel agent. There are no fees for working with me. It is completely free, and you can see my contact information on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and have a magical vacation.